Connor Mills entering the Angel Hotel in Cardiff. Lost against Nico Angelo in the main event of the very first Creation Pro Wrestling event. The poignant moment there is that he refused to shake the hand of Nico Angelo after that match. A sign of disrespect. Obviously not happy that he didn't get the victory against Nico Angelo. Hopefully looking to redeem himself against Nico Angelo and Lee Hunter. It should be good.
And introducing the second competitor.
After the match was completely finished and give Amira a pile driver, and it was just unnecessary, a whole new attitude change for Lee Hunter at this moment in time. But here comes Nico Angelo, the star of the first ever Creation Pro Wrestling event, the winner of the main event against Connor Mills in very, very strong fashion. Here to come to the ring by Lycos Gym, his friends. Anticipating the start of this match.
It is main event time here at Creation Pro, and we are underway. Of course, the main event of the first show, Nico Angelo defeating Connor Mills in a singles match, and now the new added dynamic of Lee Hunter in the mix.
The poignant moment there, Gio, though, in that match, after the match, Nico Angelo going for the handshake with Connor Mills, and Connor Mills just walked away, didn't shake the hand, and obviously it's not like Connor Mills. It's not like somebody with.
That is the meaner side of Connor Mills that does rear its ugly head.
Exactly. And also, I was just saying to the people at home that Lee Hunter also going through a bit of an attitude change as well, defeating Amira Arez last time here in the Angel Hotel, but for some reason just decided to come out after the match and decided to hit her with a big pile driver, just to leave her lay in. You know what I mean? And we don't like to see stuff like that in Creation Pro Wrestling, in British wrestling, any wrestling anyway. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely. Nico Angelo finds himself in the ring with two, not just tough competitors, but dirty as well.
Yes, definitely. And a huge knee strike there from Nico Angelo straight to the face of Lee Hunter. Calling for the bucket buster early. And Connor Mills saving Lee Hunter, I guess. Oh, a double gut.
And now, here's an interesting dynamic that could come into play. Alliances being formed, and the first one that seems to be formed is Connor Mills and Lee Hunter seeming to gang up on Nico Angelo. How long-lived is that going to be?
Nico Nico Angelo literally having to have eyes in the back of his head at this moment in time.
Wow!
Great head scissors there from Nico. Double clothesline over the top rope, and Nico's fired up and ready for this one. The crowd anticipating something big from Nico Angelo, eagerly moving away from their seats. An unbelievable triangle moonsault! Catching Lee Hunter. Connor Mills will be able to move out of the way and avoid that one.
Oh, and that is where the steel beams meet the wood, the hardest part of the ring, and Nico Angelo dumped onto its spine first. Oh, good lord! Well, that alliance was short-lived.
It was ended with a mill shot.
Yep.
Mills building up speed and a big toe.
Good lord!
Driving Nico Angelo through the chairs. And Lee Hunter's positioned on the chairs. Oh, and a huge boot to the face of Lee Hunter from Connor Mills.
These people with a front row ticket certainly getting their money's worth.
They pay for the seat up until the main event and then the chairs get destroyed. This is what happens. Connor Mills firmly in control of this triple threat match. Politely clearing people's merch off the table before I'm guessing he's going to try and put somebody through it.
And the thing with a triple threat match, no count out, no disqualification. The only way this can end is by pinfall or submission, which is why you see referee Oscar Harding, he can advise him not to bring that table out, but ultimately he can't do anything about it if Mills decides to use it.
Yeah,
and good God, that's a stiff looking table. Good lord, I could hear that chop all the way from across the room.
Unbelievable.
Nico gives it right back.
It's at these points in matches where you can tell that these two gentlemen have actually put on so much size over the past 18 months. With those chops and those strikes, you can definitely see the difference, you know?
Absolutely. Two men who did not let all that extra time in lockdown go to waste. They are in the best shape of their careers so far.
And their careers are still early, you know? Like, they still have so much time ahead of them. And they're already unbelievable professional wrestlers. And we've got them here at Creation Pro Wrestling.
Absolutely. Both men only in their early and mid-20s.
Nico bouncing Mills off the table head first. Mills trying to escape straight away into the ring, really.
This one has turned ugly in a hurry.
Oh, the big boot there from Connor Mills, straight to the nose of Nico Angelo.
Almost an up kick there from Mills. And a big back elbow snapping Nico down.
This match is quickly turned into a singles match now. Lee Hunter is
Lee Hunter taken out of the equation after being thrown into those chairs so viciously. And a couple of our lovely paying customers thinking that it is finally safe to return to their seats and gingerly making their way back to the seats. I'm amazed they're still in one piece, to be honest.
Oh, an unbelievable hard buckle there. Everything he's got behind that there, throwing Nico Angelo straight into the turnbuckle. Lee Hunter back to the equation.
And Connor Mills now firmly in control of this match. Just washing his boot across the face of Nico Angelo. Oh, and a huge chest kick. Nico Angelo fights back. This is turning into a striking match very quickly. Nico Angelo whips him off, Mills with the reverse, and a big drop kick.
And just for good measure, a nice head nip there from
Connor Mills
Connor
is in the
Mills.
prime of his career. Look how effortlessly he delivers all his offense.
He's single-handedly taking care of both people in this match at this moment in time.
Absolutely.
I think after that flash pin from Nico Angelo in the last Creation Pro event.
And speaking of not letting Lee Hunter gather for even a second, getting on the outside, staying on top of him, staying on top. He's the last man standing at this point.
Connor Mills' ring IQ is off the chart.
Such a vicious side of Connor Mills that has come out in this triple threat match.
appreciate that Conor Mills has silenced this crowd. It's so vicious. I'm almost concerned for Nico Angelo and Lee Hunter at this moment in time.
Absolutely. Some people visibly reaching out and trying to help Lee Hunter. He's sprawled out on their lap.
Nico Angelo going for a big clothesline, and Mills with a no-handed spring moonsault. And Lee Hunter back in the contest to break up that pin.
Lee Hunter biding his time, coming in at just the right moment to save this matchup, while also saving his energy. And once again, the front row wisely getting out of the way.
Lee Hunter just little glances towards that table that Mills set up earlier on.
The ever-looming table posing an all-new danger in this match. What is Lee Hunter going for here? No. Mills shoots down the back. Oh, what's he going for here? Could it be? No. Lee Hunter fights out of it.
And Conor Mills trying to put Lee Hunter through a table. Lee Hunter switches it. Oh. And into the chairs goes Conor Mills. Lee Hunter, that veteran instinct, knew he wasn't getting that suplex. So brought him back down to his feet and drilled Conor Mills through the chairs. And Nico Angelo with a big nip up and a big
Every part of the Angel Hotel being used as a weapon, but now Nico Angelo using his body as a weapon as he levers Lee Hunter with a series of vicious clotheslines. Sends him into the corner, Lee Hunter counters. And Nico Angelo shooting out of the corner with a thunderous lariat.
Nico is not messing about tonight, Gio.
Nico Angelo bringing a new level of intensity to this match. Oh no!
Goes for his big knee and Lee
Manages
Hunter
to catch himself.
on a big spear, I guess.
But Mills with a body check on the outside. No. What does Mills have in mind here? Oh. Good God! Lee Hunter just spiked Nico Angelo into Conor Mills' tombstone pile driver on the apron.
The tag team veteran Lee Hunter sees his opportunity to hit the double team maneuver and takes it.
That's it. That's got to be Nico Angelo out of the equation now. How do you get up from that? On Conor Mills looking to win with a cheeky backslide, but no, Lee Hunter kicks out.
Oh, this is the pin that Conor Mills succumbed to last time we were here in this building. Oh, and he's
the strength required to do that.
Oh, Conor Mills going for the table.
I think he was going to try and raise his edge him into the table.
Oh, now brainbuster to the knee. Lee Hunter's been wrestling for so long. He's had so many surgeries on that knee. He's got so much metal in that knee as well. The added trauma to Conor Mills' head right now from that brainbuster to the knee is ridiculous.
Absolutely. There are so many X factors in this match. It's hard to decide who's going to win.
You can literally make a case for all three. Well, maybe not for Nico Angelo. He's kind of out of this at this moment in time. It could be either Mills or Lee Hunter.
I think we can count Nico Angelo out of this match. I don't think you can get up from that. He has not moved.
A ridiculous double team tombstone on the apron. Oh. Mills and Lee fighting out from the top rope. Who's going to get the opportunity? Which one? Oh, it looks like Lee Hunter's going.
So precarious up on that top rope.
Oh, Nico Angelo's back in the ring.
How is he standing? How is he back in this?
He looks like he's
and holding up Conor Mills.
No,
good God Almighty!
The strength of Nico Angelo.
And now Nico Angelo climbs to the top rope. Could he be looking for his signature shooting star press? Could this be it?
The damage he's taking, Gio, is he actually going to be able to hit it?
And he crashes and burns! No!
Lee Hunter able to move out of the way.
And a huge spike pile driver. How is Nico Angelo kicking out after so much trauma to the neck? The fighting spirit of Nico Angelo is incredible. Lee Hunter looking frustrated.
Nico Angelo must be thanking his angels that he's put on all that size on his shoulders and traps, because that's got to be cushioning the blow on these power drivers, you know?
Absolutely. You could argue if you took the move even 2 years ago, that could have been lights out.
Yeah, 100%.
And now Connor Mills finds his way back into the action.
Nice standing switch there from Lee Hunter. And another from Mills.
Series of switches.
Oh, and a super kick there from Lee Hunter. And a rebound lariat from Connor Mills.
Lee Hunter again powers out.
Nico Angelo, in this meantime, is just knocked out on the top. He's not moved.
There's no way. There is no way.
That is ridiculous.
Good God in heaven, the strength of Connor Mills.
And Nico slips on the back. Lee Hunter lands to his feet. Connor Mills not able to pull off what he had in mind. Oh, and
that is one way to break up a pin. Could this be it?
Oh, and a big double kick out there.
The crowd in Cardiff showing their adulation and appreciation for the skills of all men involved in this match.
This is where Lee Hunter is such a smart professional wrestler. Hitting that jackknife pin on Connor Mills, knowing that was his kryptonite against Nico Angelo the first time in the Angel Hotel. That was what done the job, and Nico knew that as well, and he knew that he needed to bust out something big to be able to break out of that pin, you know?
Absolutely, but it doesn't get the job done today. I had Nico Angelo down for the count in this match, but now I have no idea which way it's going to go.
It's anybody's ball game. These three men have everything taken out of them. I don't understand how they've got the energy to put anything beyond these strikes as it is.
All three men's chests just being turned into mincemeat. Stunned in silence at this moment in time, just watching these people just ruin each other's bodies, you know. Whoever wins this match, they're still going to come out worse for wear after it. This is one of the most physical encounters I've seen in quite some time. And there's that MMA background of Connor Mills. Non-stop vicious strikes. Oh my God!
Super kick off the moonsault. That was insane. Angelo going for a flash roll up.
This is one of the most unbelievable matches I've seen in quite some time. Good God!
Big knee strike there from Nico Angelo, taking Lee Hunter over and out of the ring.
All three men putting it all on the line, sacrificing their bodies.
Nico locks eyes with Mills across the ring. That's good.
This is a rivalry that has turned so intense so quickly. Now Nico Angelo looks back at the table. He clearly has something in mind, and I think the crowd have cottoned on as well.
And Connor Mills smart to get the eyes there.
Someone is going to get seriously hurt. What does this sadistic man have in store? No. Mills, don't do it! Don't do it! My God!
Huge tombstone pile driver through the table on the outside.
He's out, that's it. Is Mills even going to be able to stand after this?
Grasping at his knee.
He's standing, but barely.
That is ridiculous.
And as for Nico Angelo, he's out. If Mills can pin him now, he's the winner. That's it.
This is it. This is done. This is done.
Connor Mills is running on fumes right now. He can barely stand. Nico Angelo is just pure dead weight.
Come on, Nico.
Is it smart of Connor Mills to keep going after Nico? Is it a good idea to try and find lead, to try and get him? I don't know.
I think Mills could just end this right now if he pinned him. And honestly, for all these men's sake, I hope he does.
I don't know.
How much more punishment can these men take?
Nico can't take any more. Literally, he's just taking a tombstone pile driver through the town. You know what Mills did last time? You see it, Jim? So Mills last time jumped off the balcony. He did a moonsault to Nico Angelo. Looks like he's heading for that as well.
After almost completely destroying his ACL, his MCL, he's now going the same way he went last time to jump off the roof. This man is absolutely insane. We've got referees checking on Nico Angelo now. He may not be able to continue.
Mills is sick. He must be sick because he's literally drilled Nico Angelo through it on the outside, and now he's literally going up to the balcony.
Good God.
Where is Mills?
Josh Holley now acting as a roving reporter
Mills,
to get a better
Mills
angle of
literally
this.
looks like he's going to do it.
There's no way. This can't end well.
Look, you've got the roster out here trying to encourage Mills not to bowl. Do you know what I mean? This match is over. Do you know what I mean? He's got Lee Hunter up there. Oh, he's leaning over the balcony. It wouldn't surprise me if Mills just threw
Don't do it! Don't do it for the love of God!
This is too much. This is so dangerous.
How is Nico Angelo standing? How is Nico Angelo standing? And where's he going? There's absolutely no way.
This is ridiculous.
I cannot believe what we're watching. Connor Mills is an unhinged man.
Even
Mills,
the
don't do it.
roster
Think of your
are
future
trying to encourage
career.
Mills and Lee not to do anything stupid. Do you mean? But Lee Hunter just dangling off the balcony, and Nico's up there with him too. This is crazy.
I cannot believe what I'm witnessing here. No.
This is
Don't do it, boys. Think of your careers. You've got your whole lives ahead of you. Don't do this. There's no way.
What
No.
is Nico going for?
No.
Gio, what is Nico going
Don't
for?
do it. Good God. Good God, no! Oh my God!
Double Spanish.
Check
strike
on him!
Balcony.
Check on those men right now!
That was ridiculous, Gio. Absolutely ridiculous.
How is Nico Angelo standing? How are any of these men standing?
I would say he's got a second win, but he's had about 6 in this match.
And a shooting star press!
That's it.
And that's it!
That was ridiculous, Gio. A double Spanish fly off the balcony here in the Angel Hotel. That is insane. Nico Angelo had about 7 different wins in that match. He kept coming and coming and coming. I know we said it about Nino Bryan earlier on, but the resiliency that Nico has is unmatched by anybody in this building.
Everyone in this room will never forget the match they just saw. They just saw 3 of the best wrestlers in British wrestling right now put it all on the line. And oh, what is this?
And Connor Mills! Connor Mills just can't take a defeat. He cannot take a defeat like anybody else. Straight in there with a low blow to Nico Angelo. That is ridiculous.
Enough is enough, Mills. What is this?
Like us, Jim, out here to make the save. Trying to get Connor Mills out of here.
It was all gold for the whole match was like, yeah.
And Connor Mills running like a scolded dog after Lycos Jim make the save.
I'm surprised they're even able to stand. Connor Mills doesn't want to get involved with the rest of Lykos Gym, and there he goes. He's gone.
And this crowd on their feet for Nico Angelo, as they should be. That is a career-defining performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was insane. My name is Josh Holly. That is Giovanni. We have been Creation Pro Wrestling. This is your new favorite promotion.